Over $550 million in crypto leverage was completely wiped out overnight. If you're holding digital assets right now and don't understand the exact mechanics of what just broke the market, you are trading completely blind. While most of the retail market blames domestic inflation fears for Bitcoin suddenly dropping to $78,000, on-chain data proves a much larger actor was moving the tide. The royal government of Bhutan quietly shifted and liquidated roughly $1 billion of their sovereign wealth fund's Bitcoin. Market structure shifts this fast without warning. Hit subscribe so you have a reliable alert system for these critical timeline updates. We have the complete blueprint of how this cascade was triggered, and the specific legislative data revealing which assets actually have the structural armor to survive the bloodbath. This was a precise, systemic institutional flush. Surviving it requires forensic focus. This chart shows the massive disparity between U.S. inflation forecasts and reality. Instead of the flat trajectory analysts expected, the April Producer Price Index violently spiked 1.4% month over month, nearly triple the forecast. That inflation shock instantly triggered a global bond sell-off. Capital flooded into the U.S. government, pushing the 10-year Treasury yield past the critical 4.5% threshold. Compound that with escalating conflict in Iran and active trade restrictions choking the Strait of Hormuz, and crude oil prices have now surged past $105 per barrel. High inflation, surging bond yields, and expensive energy create a massive vacuum for capital. Institutional money aggressively fled speculative assets like crypto for the guaranteed safety of government bonds. That macroeconomic fear created the conditions, but two specific events over the last 24 hours severed market confidence entirely. First, a suddenly surfaced regulatory filing revealed that MicroStrategy, historically the largest corporate holder of the asset, may sell Bitcoin to fund debt repurchases. This chart shows the exact moment the royal government of Bhutan systematically moved their reserves, dropping roughly $1 billion in Bitcoin onto the market and reducing their holdings from 13,000 to just over 3,200. This dual wave of selling pressure forced Bitcoin's rapid descent directly into tightly packed clusters of retail and institutional stop losses. Once those stops triggered, it ignited a $550 million forced long liquidation event, sweeping across the entire digital asset space overnight. Major altcoins bled out. Ethereum fell 3.5% to hit multi-week lows near $2,170, while XRP dropped 4.3% to $1.41, dragged further down by a mechanical deribit options expiry. Institutional fear directly weaponized the leverage built up in the system. A standard macro correction mutated into a violent, forced liquidation cascade. Yet, inside that cascade, XRP is displaying a structural anomaly. Despite the broader price drop, the asset is maintaining a strong floor, supported by incredibly deep 24-hour trading volumes exceeding $2.2 billion. The core reason for XRP's resilience compared to Ethereum comes down to policy. Earlier this week, the Clarity Act cleared the Senate Banking Committee with a decisive 15-9 vote. That establishes a concrete legal framework for digital commodities, fueling steady capital inflows into spot XRP ETFs. This dashboard shows the on-chain reality of that institutional backing. The XRP ledger just recorded its biggest network usage spike in 2 months. Total activated accounts surged to 7.8 million, with 3,300 new wallets created in a single day, and over 48,000 active unique addresses within a 24-hour window. But that bullish network utility fights a persistent headwind. Ripple's automated monthly escrow protocol drips 300 million XRP into circulation every 30 days, drawn from a remaining stockpile of 38 billion tokens. The 15-9 policy vote clearly anchors institutional adoption, but that predictable 300 million token monthly unlock limits explosive upward runs during these market pullbacks. To strategize your exact entry point around Ripple's next move, click the video on your screen right now.
Stay ahead in the crypto market. Subscribe now for the latest global news and updates.